Chatting to Alan GREEFF about upcoming runners on Tuesday next week. And Alan, the yard will get underway in race 1 with Sugar Snap.
Yeah, Sugar Snap, I've said it before, I thought she would have won a long time ago. And I think this is the right sort of field for her to be competitive.
In race 2, the two runners, Heathcliff, who will start for the yard for the first time, but his run last time out in the Eastern Cape was very promising, and Foot Soldier, who placed in his last.
Yeah, Heathcliff ran a good race here in the Eastern Cape when he came down, and if he can follow through on that sort of run, he'll be a big runner. Foot Soldier being placed, and might be a little bit on the sharpish side for him, but could place again.
Next up in race 3, we'll see Franca, of course, our champion 3-year-old filly and poly female champion of the past season. She'll step out this season for the first time on her favoured surface, and she'll be joined by Paris Opera and Quick Count, who placed yesterday.
Yeah, Franca, she likes the poly and is very consistent. Will be her first run this season, and she's looking well, and hopefully she can get back onto her winning ways. Both Paris Opera and Quick Count ran nice races on Friday, and we'll just keep an eye on them and see how they go between now and Tuesday. But all indications are that they should be able to run again.
In race 4, Longo will start for the first time in the Eastern Cape and on poly.
Yeah, Longo having his first run on the poly in the Eastern Cape, and nice horse, maybe a little bit on the sharp side, but he's, I think, a horse that you better just put in your PAs. I think he might run a nice race, and if this is not too short for him, could be competitive.
On to race 5, where we'll see Ancestral Prayer, and the big question is, can she finally crack it? 4 runs so far, 4 seconds. She's trying hard. Yeah,
she's trying hard, and she hasn't been rewarded for consistency, both by the handicapper and the winner's box. She's gone up 4 points for running the seconds in between, and she's still holding her own. So we've brought her back in trip, and I'd love to see her in the winner's box. She's really deserves it.
She certainly does. In race 6, Honest Quest and Fearless Kitty.
Yeah, Honest Quest needed his run after gelding, and still might need another run. And he's running over the trip and distance that he won on the poly track when he did win, but it is his second run after gelding, and I think he might still need this run. Fearless Kitty ran a great race last time against the boys, over a mile. Richard felt it was just a touch too far, and so we've brought her back. We have taken the blinkers off as well.
We move on to race 7, where we will see the two runners Barak and a Blue Azure.
Yeah, Barak might be a bit on the sharp side for him. But there's a nice race coming up in about 4 weeks' time, and over 2,400. So keeping him ticking over. But he's in fine fettle, looks well, and hopefully he can put his best foot forward there, with the distance being a bit on the short side. Blue Azure won very well last time, looking well and working very well.
The last of the day, we will see Mrs. Hotline and the Reflex.
Yeah, Mrs. Hotline didn't run too badly against the boys last time over this sort of distance, and could be competitive. The Reflex, I think he needs to improve a little bit. Last time he just didn't show much, and I'd like to see him run a little bit better after the last.
A nice breakdown there about the GREEFF runners from Halo Stables that will step out on Tuesday, and thanks to Alan.